The XFL starts on Saturday. You know what that means? We're going to predict all the games. That's right. First up, the Renegades versus the Vipers. Now, this game is the first game of the revamped season. Let's start with the Vipers first. Now, the Vipers, they've got Luis Perez, could throw into Martavius Bryant. That's going to be a brutal combo right there. Defensively, they've got Vic Beasley. He's a defensive lineman. He's going to be one that I would watch out for. Then on the Renegades, they've got Sal Cannella and Drew Plitt. I thought they were going to play Kyle Sloter instead of Drew Plitt, but they're going with Drew Plitt for the first game, so that connection might not be as strong. Willie Taylor is a linebacker. They were talking him all up. Will Hill also, we got to watch out for. Houston Roughnecks versus the Orlando Guardians. I'm a homer, so Roughnecks are going to win all day. Paxton Lynch, however, and Eli Rogers, that might be a dangerous wide receiver combo. I think Terrell Buckley is going to be a very much pass-heavy team. And we got to watch out for the cornerback, Matt Elam. They were talking about him a lot. Nick Hawley, Garrett Owens, Ben Putman, all those guys are great weapons that, whatever quarterback we start is going to be able to throw to. Kerry Vincent Jr. Is our cornerback. I think with Wade Phillips, it's going to be a great defense. The Brahmas versus the Battlehawks. These are the two largest attendance so far teams. For the Battlehawks, you got A.J. McCarron, Hakeem Butler, Glenn Robinson. A.J. McCarron, he's used to loud crowds. Okay, he played in Alabama, played in that SEC football, so I would expect him to be very well versed in this. Other than that, I don't know too much about these teams, but I wouldn't be surprised if St. Louis was able to go in and just lock it up. I feel like Anthony Becht, they've got a lot of veterans on their team. I think that's going to be a great one. Jack Cohn, I know he's playing with the chip on his shoulder, but I don't know if that's going to be the team to win. Moving on, DC versus the Seattle Sea Dragons. Now, DC, we're just going to start with them. Jordan Teamu, he was a crazy player. Abraham Smith was the first overall picked in the draft. Santos Ramirez, looking at him, he is a cornerback. So far, I really like what Reggie Barlow has defensively for the Defenders. I'm a little less sure about what's going on in Seattle. They're not playing Steven Montez. So I think that these are the winners versus the losers. Battlehawks beat the Brahmas. Vipers, with that high-powered offense, are going to overtower the Renegades' defense. They got a couple older players there. DC, I think that spread option, it's a really good scheme for spring football. I think they're going to be able to take it over as compared to, say, a more defensively minded standard team. And Jim Haslett, Houston beats Orlando, easy peasy. Who would I have to win the entire year? That's a good question. You've got the Renegades. They're, a lot of people have been hyping them up. A lot of people have been hyping up DC, and I think that's a fair assumption as well. I would say for the North Division, I would go with the Vipers and the Battlehawks in the playoffs. Southern Division, I would say Houston, and maybe I'll throw in the Guardians just because it's a younger team. I think some gooses that we're going to see, I'm thinking Brahmas aren't going to be the best, but I think the Guardians can really pull it out. But that's all I have for you today. Let me know down below in the comments if you agree with me, and if you don't, well, you're more than welcome. No one really knows what's going to happen. But I love all of you. May the Lord bless your beautiful soul. I love you. Bye.